Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. Today I fell in love with this material at Walmart. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And I was really excited. They had this again, and I haven't had it there, and they've never had it in the big package, so I got some of this as well. I love, love, love this particular material, so we'll probably be doing something with that. I don't care if it's not 4th of July. I am feeling very patriotic, and I might be doing something. But I thought we'd do a journal cover with these adorable cats. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. And I love animals, but I don't usually do journals based around animals. But you know, I just might make an exception for this material. So all I'm gonna do, and if you want to join along and do this with me, you're gonna need some fabric. And I am doing mine. I consider these kind of like a hardback journal because once I'm done with everything, they're pretty stiff, you know. And so I have a piece, and my box has pretty wide, getting a ruler here. It's got a pretty wide spine for me, which I like. So it's 3 inches, just over 3 inches. Or I guess, well, no, 3 inches approximately. And then width-wise, we're looking at about 6 1/8. And then height is going to be about 8 3/4. Okay, just shy of 8 3/4. So yeah, once it's all said and done. But I don't know, I just thought I'd jump on here and do this with you guys. I'm gonna use some scissors, some glues. I've got my Fabri-Tac glue. I have a pair of scissors, my fabric. I'm going to use, I haven't decided if I want to use like white on the inside because I mean, maybe I'll put paper, but I don't know. I'm thinking probably I'll line it with material. Yeah, probably. So all I do to measure, I am not complicated with this, and it's been a minute since I've done it, so I'm probably going to stumble a little bit, but I like to leave myself, you know, around 1.5 inches or so around my edges, okay? And then on all 4 sides, and then on the corners I like to have enough that I can pull it down over the corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make this super simple on myself. I'm just gonna snip over here in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tear this down. And I have already torn all 4 edges of this material, this fabric. It is brand new, and I wanted it to tear as even as possible as I do this, so I went ahead, even the inside looks cool. I went ahead and tore all 4 sides down so that it would cooperate with me. That makes for a straighter tear. I learned that from one of you guys. I'm not sure which person told me that, but somebody who is a greater sewer than I. So yeah, let's see here. I was looking at these little guys' faces, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so, there's like this beautiful section right here. Maybe I really would love to have all of these little guys in the picture. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, they're all adorable, right? But I'm just looking here and going, dang, these are some pretty cats. Some pretty, pretty little kittens. So, I guess, well, the top of his face, which I really like him. He's cute. He's cute. He reminds me of my Mia a little bit. She's like a little tuxedo. Let's see. I'm wondering if I just take a little bit off the top here, and then I can use that for something later on. I could even line some paper with it and make a belly band or something. Because I was thinking as I was doing this that it would be fun to use this same material throughout, kind of make junk journal cards and do, you know, tags and stuff like that with the fabric on there. So, never know. I need to get back to work on my traveling journal. That one we started that I have not finished. I haven't forgotten. It's just kind of sitting over underneath some stuff, and yeah. I get going on other projects, and actually I get going on projects with you guys. I don't have a whole lot of projects on my own right now, to be honest. Yeah. Most of what I do is with you guys, so. Because I've got other stuff going on now with church and everything. I think that's part of it, you know, for me. But, okay, so now I'm going to make sure. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, it's maybe a little wider than I need, but I would rather have it be wider than I need it to be than to have it not be enough. So I do, when I glue onto my base, I like to do the outside first, and then I tuck it all in, and that way when I cover the inside either with paper or with you know, or sometimes I'll bring the edge, I'll bring the fabric right to the edge, so I don't have to do it like that, and I can actually do the inside and tuck the inside on the outside first, you know what I'm saying, and then cover with the outside but have it only come to the edge. So I do that as well, but in this case I'm going to do it this way. So all right, we're going to cover. We are going to, oh, this is brand new. Oh, you know what? I still have some in my old one. I should use that first, right? Yeah, I should. You're right. I still have almost a half a bottle in here, so. So we are going to cover with our Fabri-Tac. How does Pam say that? Paper to paper, paper to fabric, fabric. How does she say it again? I haven't heard her say it in a while. She rattles that off so quick. She's funny. Now, you know what I could do? I just thought of it. I'm thinking, I should have looked real quick before I did this. Because I was thinking I could have done, like, I don't know, a ribbon of some sort, or some kind of tacking in here to have like a closure already done for the outside, so that it's tucked underneath the fabric. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be okay. I just really wanted to play with this fabric, I'll be honest. My neighbor has a dog. His name is Charlie Brown. He is like a red Doberman with long floppy ears, and he is very loud. So if you hear a dog barking, that's Charlie Brown. He's a cutie. He's a puppy still. So there we go. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? This material is so pretty. I just fell in love with it. And like I said, I'm not really into doing the animal thing, but this changed my mind when I saw it. Yeah, I had to have it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my corners. Gosh, it's already, today's Friday, huh? I don't have any collaboration for September. I am prepping for October, though. We're going to be doing the Gentleman DigiKit. Oh my goodness. It is pretty adorable and grungy looking, vintage. I love it. I do. I'll admit it's right up my alley. So, can't wait. And that's with Tanya and Nanine again. So, I'm looking forward to that. So, today is Monday and of this week, because I didn't get all my videos done last week. And so, I had so much going on that I just didn't get to finish them. But, yeah, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Gee whizzle sticks. Oh, well. Yeah, so we went to our friends. I think I told you guys on, like, Monday. I think I told you we were going to go. And I went to our friends Jack and Charity's on Saturday, and we did some work around their house, and had a really nice visit. And they're so precious. I love them so much. And we went out to eat after with us. Not they didn't come with us on that, but and we had a nice meal. We ate Mexican food, which is kind of, at least in Arizona, it's kind of a go-to. So I probably should do this side first. And then we had church yesterday. It was really fun. I worked with the little ones. There were some kind of difficult babies in that class, but we managed and it worked out. Everything went okay at the end. In the end, everything was all right. I will say I was like missing the older kids. I'll be honest. I'm better working with the older children, unless the kids are mine, of course. I am. I'll admit it. I love the little guys, but their behavior is a little more challenging. I hadn't been around, unfortunately, my grandson's that age, but I hadn't been around, 5 to 7 year olds in a long time. Kindergarten to second grade. And I wish I could say that I was around a 7-year-old every day of my life, but I'm not. But yeah, so we had fun though. They did have a good time. And then our pastor, he had this big announcement he saved until the end. So Crowder, the band Crowder, is actually coming to our church. Very exciting news. We are not going to get to go. The tickets are just a little too much for our, we're kind of cheap, I guess, but yeah, tickets were kind of high. Oh, look at that. Aren't these so cute? So there's that part. We have a journal cover. Now all I have to do is decide. I could do paper on the inside, but I'm kind of thinking that I might do, because there's so much blue in this, I'm thinking that I may do a lot of blue distress, and I really like doing that, using colors as my theme on my whatever I'm doing, and I haven't done that in a while with you guys, I don't think. I'm going to pause for just a second because I got to go get what I want to cover this with. I think it'll work good. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I have not used one of these in a while. I'll probably go ahead and possibly even double this up. I don't know. Let's see. I really don't want these edges to show through the material, so I'm thinking, what I could do, because this white is rather see-through. These are those towels I love to buy at Walmart, okay? They're like 5 in a package for $5 or something. I don't know. They may have raised them now. I haven't bought them in a minute. But what I do is I take them and I tear down. They're kitchen towels, and they seem very old-fashioned kind of flour sack material, linen-y kind of. I don't know how to explain it. That's not linen, but just really, I love the texture of them. I love to coffee dye them and use them as strips, but I also use them to cover the insides of journals like this. And so I was thinking that I would do that with this, but I'm not sure. I may have to put like a piece of paper down first, which I could do. I mean, it's not a big deal. And then cover, and I mean just to cover these lines because it's a little uneven, and I just don't want that to show through and be dominant. Let's see how that's going to look. So let me see here. What do we got nearby? What do I have? I think I'll just grab a couple of pieces of cardstock. That'll also strengthen the inside of the cover. So yeah. So what we're going to do, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and Charlie Brown is being very loud today and very hyper. Okay, so I'm going to cut and then I'm probably going to bring the height down a little bit. Right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead because I don't want it to totally cover, you know, but I just want it to, because I'm going to bring that material over. So I'm going to cut about that much off, and we'll check it and see if that's enough here in a second. Doesn't have to be perfect, but that looks good for me. Well, this needs to be a little straighter. It's pretty crooked, right? We don't want the piece of paper that we're using to make it straighter be crooked. That defeats our purpose, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this piece down. And I have to remember the other thing I wanted to do today was the drawing for the giveaway. I've had so much going on, I'll be honest with you guys, I actually forgot, and I know by today you've already gotten the information that who won, but I'm just telling you because I'm talking about it. I forgot to do the drawing. I was going to do it on Saturday, and then we ended up, you know, going over and helping out Jack and Charity, and by the time we got home, we were pretty tired, and I forgot. So I apologize. Should have been done already. I technically never said when I was going to do the drawing. I just said we were going to do a drawing. And I'm sure there's some of you going, is she ever going to do that drawing? So hopefully by now, it's Friday for you, I've already done the drawing. Today is Monday, and I'm going to go ahead and probably do it after this video. And yeah. Okay, so all I wanted to do was just cover this like that, just to give me a little more even. And this is going to get covered as well, like I said, so that's why I'm not really worried about anything, because I'm going to bring the cloth. See, now when I take this material over, you'll still see those edges, but it'll be even, and that's what I wanted. So. And I'm not going to worry about this part because I'm probably going to cover that with this cloth or something. You know, knowing me, I'll use the cloth right here and do a spine thingy. I haven't done one in a while where I sew the spine, you know, like do the holes and all that. So I'll probably do one where you can see the threads on the outside. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a hidden spine, I don't think. I don't usually do those, and the last time I did it, I think the last journal I did that wasn't an altered book or a folio, I did a hidden spine. But yeah, I'm not going to do that this time. Oh yeah, the tall and skinny, I did that with the hidden spine. And for the life of me, couldn't remember what it was called and kept asking you guys, what's it called? What's it called? Okay. All right. There we go. Get that on there as even as possible. I think it needs scooted up. Yeah. There we go. Now it's more even. All right. Okay. Good, good, good. Now I feel better about putting down that material. And as you can see, this is super easy to do a journal cover like this. If you've never done one this way, I like doing them like this. I was looking to see the width of this because I like my material to hang over a little bit. I'm wondering if I should do a little bit of felt on the inside, because then that would also give it some padding. Ouch, I just poked myself in the eye. Ow! Do you ever rub your eye and like totally hurt yourself? That's what I just did. I'm gonna go check really quick the felt I have, because I might go ahead and lay down some under here to kind of pad this and make it softer. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I found this piece of really dark blue, but look at that. It actually matches the blues that are on here. So what I was thinking was to just cut that the same approximate size as that paper I just did, and go ahead and, like I said, I do like it to feel a little bit padded on the inside of my cover. So I've done them without, but I think it feels kind of nice. And we're just gonna do the same thing we did with the paper, because I don't want it, I want the white to cover, to go over it, but this will give a little bit more of a padded feeling on the inside of the cover. Not a lot, but you know, enough. Just trim that there. I got that in even. All right, and then do the other side. It's almost cut in half. Yeah, guess it is cut in half pretty much. That's fine with me. It makes it easier. I think Courtney's probably about on his way home. Okay, what did I do with my little bottle? Here we go. I actually bought the big bottle at Walmart the other day of the Fabri-Tac. They don't ever have that size. They've expanded. I don't know what they're doing at my Walmart, but one thing they have done that I did get happy about, they've expanded my crafting department, which I'm so excited about, because we needed that here in Coolidge, because Coolidge is such a small place, you know, and we have to drive way into town to get decent supplies. I mean, their craft department, you know, it suits the need right then, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I was really happy, because I've noticed there's been more fabrics, and I don't know what if they're gonna expand the bead selection. That'll be fun. But they've expanded the drawing, the painting, the papers. The scrapbooking section has more paper selection now. Yeah, they have made it bigger, and that's very cool. And they moved it, so it's in a completely different spot now. So yeah, I was excited about that, you guys. It's always a fun thing. Oh, I didn't tell you, it's so fun. Did I tell you? I don't know, maybe I did tell you. Oh, I did. I remember telling you about the Hobby Lobby in Sierra Vista. And then, oh, I didn't tell you this though. I was telling Charity on Saturday, and you know, she lived there for like 22 years. And she said that that particular Hobby Lobby is massive, because it's an old Walmart, like an old full-sized Walmart. Yeah. And that they had built, I guess they built the newer Walmart, and they made that into the Hobby Lobby. So it's not only a Hobby Lobby, but it's actually a massive Hobby Lobby. Isn't that awesome? I was so excited. I do think this one's a little bit wider. It looked like it was the right size, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to have to take a teeny bit off here on this edge. Otherwise, it's going to be too big. Okay. All right. Okay. I cut that a little uneven. Can I make it better? A little bit. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, I still need this. Okay, so now we need to measure this out. And like I said, I'm not really worried about this. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna cover this with the actual fabric after I cover with the white. I'm going to put some more of the fabric down with the kitties. So yeah, I think that'll look cute. So all we're going to do is put this so that it hangs over just enough. Okay, I like it to kind of shag over the edge, just a touch, like maybe 1/8 of an inch or so, you know, not a lot, but yeah, I like it to look like that. I think it looks cute. I'll show you, see, so you can see it ruffle over the edge. I just really think that's a cute look, and it usually works out pretty good for me. Hopefully I can do it. I haven't done it in a while, so we just, I just got to cut it in the right spot. And I don't, like I said, I don't, it's got to go over just enough, not too much. So that's the part. I actually think I'll do it like this. That'll be easier, because then I can see where it's landing. I don't want to iron this piece of fabric. I really, really don't want to iron it. So I'm just hoping I can get it to lay right once I get it laid on there. Okay, so we're going to take from that corner. I may end up having to iron this. I don't know. It's been folded up in a drawer for quite some time. Okay. There we go. That's better. And then I'm just cutting there and over here. And hopefully I cut it in the right spot. Okay, I hope that it's straight enough that I don't feel like I have to do anything with it. I hate when I don't get it quite right and then I have to like try to tear it and get it more even. It's annoying. Okay, just shagging this down a little bit. I love the fringy look, like a pair of good old shorts my cousin used to wear. She always looked so cute in her little Levi's that had the fringe on the bottom. Okay. All right. Let's go for it. We'll see if it worked. Oh, I'm so nervous. Did I do it right? It might be a little bit short. Oh man. It's okay. I still have enough to work with, and plus I have plenty of these towels in the drawer, but I didn't want to have to do it if I don't, you know what I mean? So I think stretched out is going to be fine. It just seems a little off down here, but let's see. Yeah, I think once we get it stretched, it'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah, there we go. I'm good. I think it's good. We're going for it. How's that? I'm going to use this one because it's fuller and I don't have to try and wait for it to come to the end because that's annoying. I'll probably just transfer it over into this bottle anyway, so. Alright. So I hope you guys felt inspired today and that you decide to give these a try if you never have. I know a lot of people are new to, is that? What's going on? Usually I don't have to do anything else. Let me see. Huh. No, there's no. Oh wait, maybe it's a little dry on this. Yeah, it is. Oh, that little seal stayed on there. It didn't come off. Okay, I'm like, maybe it's dried shut. That's impossible. It's never been used. All right. Let's start over here. Anyway, I hope you guys, I'm sure that many of you didn't learn a thing. It's just hanging out with me, which I always love and appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's any new people out there who've never made a junk journal cover like this, hopefully it inspired you to give it a try, because it is super easy and lots of fun. I do love making covers. It's one of my favorite things that got me started. I loved making covers. And, you know, technically I have a little stack of covers I did when I first started. I probably should pull them out and we should, like, I don't know, make a journal out of them or something. I've thought about it. That'd be a fun little project to do. Because I do have all these covers that I made and I've just never used them. I loved making them so much because it was so cool to transform. To me, it was so awesome to transform a box of cereal or a pizza box or, you know, a bag of Splenda or an Amazon envelope into something great, you know. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So that's what really got me, honestly, got me going on these. You know, I might even do my little inside pockets on this journal and do like the little pockets with the fabric that come, you know, we're working with, because I think this would make really cute. Yeah, I might do that. If any of you have been with me long enough, you probably know what I'm talking about. You know how I sew pockets and stuff and put them on the front and back cover? Yeah, I'm thinking that this cloth would make a really, they'd make some pretty. I'm just slamming this with glue. I just want to get this laid out and stretch it out. And I want it to stick. I may sew, once this dries, I may sew around these edges. I don't know. I don't always. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling about that particular project. But it's definitely a possibility, so I'm not going to rule it out. And this part I am going to have to stretch to get it to hang over that edge like I want it to. And this part too. I don't want this to, it's already drying. Wow, that was pretty quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now the inside has that little bit of padding like I wanted. And once we close this, you'll see, hopefully, hopefully, yeah, that we've got a little fringe coming up around these edges all over. And I'm going to pull on these to make sure they dry in place where I want them. I might sew around this edge. It's super cute, and you know, it's kind of already got that feel. Now see, here's what I was talking about. There are spots where it looks too long, and that always annoys me. And because once it's done, I kind of can't, you know, I can cut this off, which I'm gonna do, and you'll see what I'm talking about, so you'll kind of see why it annoys me. The fringe is straighter, and it just doesn't quite fringe the same when you do that. And yeah, so that's why I try to make sure I get it as even as possible, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect, but okay, it's good enough. So all right, so now I'm going to take a piece of this material again, and we are going to put it here in the center. Okay, and I just think it'll look cute there. Sometimes I'll put like the lace or the, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. The crochet lace. Sometimes I'll do that. Just depends. But this time I think this material just lends itself to be everywhere in this journal. I think it's going to look really cute. And he's going to be in the center there. I know his face will get sewn over and stuff, but that's okay. He'll still look cute. Okay. Yeah, so now just make sure lay this down, and there will be the inside of the spine. Okay. Super easy. Easy peasy, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will be probably looking for, I don't know, maybe I'll make my own. I don't know, a digi-kit with kittens, you know. I could make one, I guess. I don't know. I haven't made a digi-kit in a minute, have I? That's terrible. I've been kind of uninspired. Pray for me, because it's true. I've been uninspired, and I hate it. I wish I wasn't like that. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do certain things, and I can't bring myself to do certain things when I'm not in the mood. Look at that little guy. This is kind of cute just by itself with nothing in it yet. So we have a nice padding on the inside. It's not super padded, but it doesn't feel flat and hard, you know, like the cardboard of the box. And then we have the outside ready to go. And there's our spine on that part. And the back, actually the back has more kittens on it than the front. I'm thinking I might do like a small topper here and let the kittens kind of be surrounding the topper instead of like doing a ton of stuff on it. We'll see. Of course, this is just the preliminary thing, but you get the point. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow if you come back and visit with me. And I love you, and I'll talk to you then. Okay, God bless you guys. Bye bye.